I call the honourable member Chester Burrows.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. And isn't it great to listen to a Labour Party with huge aspirations for their constituency? Those Labour Party members over here who have told us that actually in government National is not innovative, is not creative, has no aspiration, and all they want to do is to kick people out of their homes. Whereas on the other side of the House, all the Labour Party want to do is keep them encumbered to who? To the Labour Party. Why? Because they want a constituency. They don't want people living in their own homes. They don't want to elevate people to a level where they can live under their own roof, the piece of real estate that they can own themselves. No! They want to keep them living, sucking on the tit of the state. And that's exactly where they have come from. That's exactly what Mr Twyford was saying. And we know that that is the way that they are, because when the National Party was in government, previously to them coming in, and previously to us having to endure those 9 long years in government, we knew that the National Government had an innovative policy to use derelict housing corporation homes, like 99 of them in our electorate of Wanganui. And what did they do with them? They were derelict homes. They couldn't get people to live in them. They were being set on fire. Their windows were being broken constantly. And so they sold these derelict homes. And what did the buyers of those derelict homes do? They sold them to people who would never be able to get into their own homes themselves. They sold them to people who were on benefits. They sold them to people who had no equity, and they took a 1% mortgage on them to start with. They rented them back to them. After 5 years, they were able to gain equity from them, and under a pre-arranged agreement with the National Bank, they were able to get a mortgage. So of those 99 homes that were sold to people who never would have been able to achieve home ownership under any particular government, what happened? Under those 99 people who bought those homes either own those homes today, who have on-sold them, and now living in better homes, which, what do you know, they also own themselves. It's one of those things that party on that side of the House has no aspiration for those people who are living in state homes. They want to keep them in state homes, and what this bill does, it inspires those people to go on and move to the next level of accommodation, the next level of home ownership, to aspire to own their own home, to do what is best for them in their situation, for their family. And that is why this government is enjoying an unprecedented enduring level of success and confidence, because the people out there, including the constituents of that party, believe we are the best party to be in government, because we have an aspiration for them, for their homes and their families into the future. Thank you, Mr Speaker.
The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. Contrary, no. The ayes have it.
Housing Corporation Amendment Bill, first reading.
Speaker, I move that the Housing Corporation Amendment Bill be considered by the Social Services Select Committee, that the committee present its final report to the House on or before 6th of June 2011, that the committee have the authority to meet at any time while the House is sitting, except during oral questions, during the evening of the day on which there has been a sitting of the House, on a Friday and a week in which there has been a sitting of the House, and outside Wellington area during a sitting of the House, despite standing orders 187, 189A and 191B and C.
The question is that the motion be agreed to. As many of that opinion will please say aye. Aye. Contrary, no. The ayes have it. Call on Government Order of the Day number 3.
Education Amendment Bill number 4, first reading.